It is Friday, April 1st of 2022, and yeah, no jokes. No jokes from me this morning. Just the usual Guy's Daily Drive, which might be kind of a joke. Bam! And good morning and welcome to Guy's Daily Drive. I had all kinds of weird issues this morning. I woke up at like 3:30. It's like, why? Why did I get up that early? And I think, actually, I pretty much know it was related to dinner from the night before, which was quite tasty. It was the last remaining leftovers of this kind of little pork roast, and it's all seasons and stuff that I bought last weekend, and we had the last of it last night. And I wasn't really sure if that was it until I talked to Tracy this morning before I left for work, and she was like, "Yeah, I was having some heartburn before I went to bed." So woke up at 3:30 with heartburn and just stayed up. Now I'm in the process right now of writing a review for Rogue Amoeba's Audio Hijack 4, which, I haven't taken it through all of its paces yet, but I've always loved this program, and the latest version adds mostly some user interface tweaks and a couple of new boxes, two of which seem pretty good and one of which needs a little more work. But overall, it's a solid upgrade. If you have Audio Hijack 3, you can get the upgrade to 4, I think, for $29. And spoiler, it's worth it. I haven't run into any issues yet with weird stuff happening. It imported all of my sessions from Audio Hijack 3. And I'm not going to go too in-depth into it here, but it does some really cool things. And there'll be a review coming up at mymac.com probably within the next week, assuming that I am able to put together some time to sit down and write. Excuse me, which is one of the things that I was trying to do this morning. I got started on the review, but every time I would start kind of looking at various parts of the program so I could write about it, Jelly would want to get up in my lap or have me hold her to my chest, or excuse me, all of the things that cats do when they want to interrupt the stuff that you're doing. That's what cats do. So I didn't get too far into it before she would just come up and demand attention. And I could have, I suppose, closed the door to the cave. But then she stands outside in the hallway and howls, which probably would have woken up Tracy. And, sometimes it's just easier to let her have what she wants. She's completely spoiled. Absolutely completely spoiled. But such an adorable little cat that it's like, okay, I'll put up with it just because you're so cute. As where with some of my other cats, who I also love dearly, but I wouldn't have put up with half of the stuff that I put up with Kismet and Jelly with some of the other cats that I've had. And, I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. But here we are at the end of the week, and it's been, I don't even know how to describe this week. Work has been not super busy. It's one of those things where you're like, ooh, I need to find something more to do so that they don't think I'm just kind of slagging off. But sometimes there's just nothing more to do until the next day. So you kind of sit there and try to look busy. It happens, And then there'll be other times when it's like I can't even catch my breath. There's so much stuff going on. So, I don't know. I think that the hardest part of work these days has just been the isolation. Being with no one else there. We got one guy that comes in. Cheney comes in usually Wednesdays and Thursdays, sometimes Monday. But that's like my only company during the week. And Wednesdays is usually bowling, so that's part of the reason why he's there. And it's just, but for the most part, I'm there by myself, and it's just kind of, I don't know. I kind of need that social interaction, and I'm just not getting it sometimes. Hey, Dave, how you doing, buddy? I was trying out. I was just saying, Dave, that I was trying out the new audio hijack program, and there will be a review coming up over at mymac.com. But I'm still hoping to get that trip down to Birmingham to see a USFL, see the first, hopefully, USFL game. And I need to kind of make a decision on it this weekend because I need to put in for the time off, and I need to make hotel reservations and figure out exactly, how I'm going to go down, if I'm going to use my car, if I'm going to use, get a rental or something like that. I don't want to fly because I'm not in that big of a hurry, and I'd like to stop in North Carolina to see some of Tracy's relatives. Whether or not Tracy goes is immaterial. And there's a few other people that live there that I'd like to see. On my way down to Birmingham. And that's, honestly, that's about all that's going on right now. So I think this is going to be a short Guy's Daily Drive. I'm just going to let it go, as they say. Or is it we don't talk about Bruno? I don't know. It's one of those. I'll talk about Bruno. I don't care. But if you want to get a hold of me and say what's up with Bruno, go to your email client of choice, and then use either guy@mymac.com or podcast@vertshark.com and send me a line. Let me know what's up in your life, if there's something that you want me to talk about here on Guy's Daily Drive. And if you want to follow me or contact me on the Twitters, I am both MacParrot and VertShark over there on the Twitters. You can find, excuse me, all of the odds and all of the vids over at vertshark.com. If all you want to do is watch the vids, you can go on over to YouTube, look up VertShark, and then like, share, subscribe. The 3, like, share, subscribe. So easy. The 3 things that you need to do. It's just join me over there at VertShark. VertShark is everywhere. You can also help contribute to the things that I do if you want to. Don't have to. It's no big deal. You can go to Patreon, patreon.com/MacParrot. You can go to Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/MacParrot. Or you can pay a pal over at paypal.me/MacParrot. And you can join me on some of the other things that I do. There's the mymac.com podcast that I do with Gaz. There's In Touch with iOS that I do on an infrequent basis with the aforementioned David Ginsburg, as well as Chuck Joyner's Mac Voices Live on Tuesday nights, usually over on the YouTubes. Just look up Mac Voices over on the YouTubes, or In Touch with iOS over on the YouTubes, as well as their individual websites. And you will be able to find all of the things that they do. Sometimes I'm with them, sometimes I'm not. Depends on what else happens to be going on a particular day. So that's going to do it. Once again, thank you. Thank you all so very, very much for joining me today here on Guy's Daily Drive. And I will see all of you next time right here on Guy's Daily Drive. Bye-bye.